Hello and welcome. Welcome to another episode of Lunch with Lisa. I'm Lisa Warner. I'm the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. And now we have reverberation. Hang on as I try to fix this. Now we have reverberation. Hang on as I try to fix this. Now we have reverberation. Okay, sorry about that. I go live on Facebook and it wasn't giving me the volume control for Facebook. Okay, so hello everyone, welcome. I'm Lisa Warner. I'm the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing, a book I wrote after I healed myself from cancer naturally. And what I discovered on my healing journey is that healing is natural. We are grand beings of light here in physical bodies, exploring what it's like to be physical. And more precisely, we are unlimited beings here exploring what limitation feels like. Our physical body is a limitation. It can only be in one space at a time. It can't be in multiple spaces at multiple times. We, as the infinite beings of light that we are, we can be in multiple places in multiple dimensions, all at the same time, because we are multi-dimensional beings. We are pure consciousness, pure awareness. We can be aware in multiple places all at the same time. But our physical bodies can only be in one place at a time. So, as the grand beings of light exploring limitation, we have explored all boundaries of limitation. All the ways that we can limit ourselves have basically been explored. And now, at this particular time in human history, we are in the process of unlimiting ourselves. We are now choosing to return to our natural state of being. We are starting to remember who we truly are. We are starting to remember that there is far more to us than meets the eye. We're starting to realize that all of the ways that we have been suffering have been all the ways in which we have been limiting ourselves. The suffering is not a punishment. It is simply showing us where our beliefs are limiting us. And right now, at this particular time in human history, this is the Great Awakening. This is when we remember our unlimitedness. And at this point in time, we are experiencing multiple dimensions at once. So what does that mean? While we have been in limitation, we have been living in very heavy, dense, dark energies. As we look around, we look at what is, and then we believe that we have to just simply make the best of what is. Well, unfortunately, what is what we have created already. So what is actually the past. Our future is completely unlimited, and we have the ability to create anything we desire because we are grand beings of light. We are creator beings. But when we keep creating from the same boundaries of limitation, the same rules and regulations of what is, we just keep creating more of what is. So it's time for us to let go of the what is and start looking at what's actually possible. So when I healed myself from cancer naturally, without using the medical model at all, that's what's actually possible for each and every one of us. I'm not special in any way, shape, or form. But I was willing to look at what is possible rather than what is. If I had followed the the current medical model of what is, I would have simply gone down that pathway, and I probably would not be speaking to you today, because I probably, well, I'm very clear that I would not have survived the what is, because my consciousness wouldn't allow me to survive that. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to open new doorways, new pathways of consciousness, and help us to return to our true nature. So while I was facing cancer, I started to ask questions. What do I actually know about this? And what I actually knew about it was that my emotional state of suffering was causing my physical suffering. It was very clear to me that all of the thoughts of I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I can't, I don't have, all of those thoughts that were causing suffering were literally affecting my physical body. So it was clear to me that my body was not the problem, that all of those other limiting beliefs were the problem. So I started to address all of those. I started to look beyond what we perceive to be the problem. And I started to look for answers. I started to ask questions like, what do I need to know about this in order for it to change? What do I need to know in order to heal myself? And when I got very quiet and I started tuning inside to the wisdom inside, I started to receive answers. And when I started to look, not through my physical eyes, but through the eyes of my soul, I started to see something completely different than what my physical eyes were looking at. I started to see the connection between my thoughts, my emotions, and my physicalness. And I could very clearly see that I was not being attacked by some disease. It was completely clear to me that my thoughts and my emotions were influencing my physicalness. In that moment, I realized that cancer is an illusion. We're not being attacked by anything other than our bad ideas about being attacked by things. Our bodies are spectacular. Healing is built right into our design. But we have to see that. We have to notice that. That I'm being attacked by a disease is us being in our victim mentality. That layer of victim consciousness is heavy and dense and dark and distorted. It's a layer of consciousness that we have been living in for thousands upon thousands of years as humanity. But that layer of consciousness is where everything is limited. It is distorted. It is not true. We live in illusion. That is what keeps us limited. Feeling stuck, feeling I'm not okay. There's something wrong with me. I can't have what I want to have. There is nothing that we cannot be, do, or have. We are unlimited beings. We are creator beings. We have the ability to create anything we desire, including the vibrant, radiant health that we desire. We can create health, we can create wealth, we can create community, we can create anything that we put our attention on. We have just been trained to put our attention where they focus our attention. The news, the media, the school system, the religious systems, they tell us where to place our attention. We place our attention where we're told to place our attention, and then we just simply live out those stories as if they're real, and they're not real. They become our real experience, but they don't have to be our experience. It's time now for us to move to a new layer of consciousness. It is time for us to move out of the darkness and the limitation, that heaviness, that distortion. It's time for us to move up into clarity and coherence. It's time for us to return to our true nature. It's time for us to unlimit ourselves. It's time for us to see who and what we truly are. We are grand beings of light. That is true for all of us. But unless we look for our light, unless we look for the greater truth of who we are, we will continue to suffer, believing that we are mere mortals. We're not mortal at all. We are immortal beings having a physical experience. And we have simply been taught that the physical experience lasts 70, 80, 90, maybe 100 years if we're lucky. And then we simply play out those belief systems. And then we use the body stopping at those ages, wherever that is, as evidence that that's true. It's not true at all. We can live for hundreds of years. That's what's actually available. It's what's actually possible for us. But when we use what is as evidence, then we simply go along with what is, and we simply believe that we're old by the time we're 80, and that we don't have much time left, and then we just cause our own demise. It's time for us to wake ourselves up to the truth of who we are. It's time to shift dimensions. It's time for us to move our consciousness up into a more refined frequency, a higher vibration. In the higher vibrations, there is coherence. The low vibrations, there's incoherence, there's suffering, there's lack, there's limitation. It doesn't feel good because the energies are incoherent. There's distortion in that layer of consciousness, in that bandwidth. It is filled with distortion, filled with beliefs that are untrue and unhelpful, and beliefs that do not feel good in any way, shape, or form. But we live them out as if they're true. When we move our consciousness up into a higher bandwidth of frequency, there's peace, there's ease, there's joy, there's like-minded beings who simply get along with each other. There's no war, there's no disease, there's no lack. This is what's actually true for us. There is no sick care system in the higher dimensions of consciousness. There's only health and well-being. Are you ready to heal all aspects of yourself? Are you ready to bring yourself back into coherence? Are you ready to move beyond the limitations that have been set forth for all of us? Are you ready to unlimit your thinking and start knowing what Source itself knows? Because we are each connected, directly hardwired into Source itself. Every answer to every question, every solution to every problem is available to each and every one of us. But we have to tune in inside. We have to tune in to the solutions, to the possibilities, to our unlimited nature. This is where the healing comes from. It doesn't come from a pill or a shot. You have the ability to heal yourself. Right here, right now, you have everything you need to change any aspect of your life that you wish to change. But unless you look for that, you will not find it. And you will die believing that you are a victim. You're not a victim. You're a creator being. You are a grand being of light. Are you willing to see who you truly are? Are you ready to unlimit yourself? Are you ready to stop the suffering? Are you ready to put an end to war, to poverty, to all the ills of this society? Are you ready for the solution? The solution. You are the soul in the physical body, animating this physical structure of yours. You are the soul, first and foremost, a non-physical being of pure consciousness, multidimensional. You can be aware in any dimension that you choose to place your attention. We've been living in the third dimension for a really, really long time. And it's a dimension that is completely distorted. It's corrupt. You want to know why there's so much corruption in the world? It's because we live in a corrupt dimension of consciousness. It's not because there are bad people. It's because we are embodying these energies. A corrupt layer of consciousness. It's like a corrupt software program in your computer. Your computer doesn't work when there's a corrupt software program. All of these beliefs are the corrupt software programs that are playing out in the hardware that is our physicalness. There's nothing wrong with the physicalness. You have to clear the software viruses. You have to clean out your cache. You have to get rid of all of those old pages that are still playing. You got to clear out, close out all those old tabs and start fresh. Update your system. Start running on the new updated software. The software of you, the grand being of light. The software of source itself, pure, clear, healthy, vibrant, unlimited. But in order to do that, you have to shift your consciousness. You have to let go of all of the old stuff, all of those old corrupt belief systems of I'm not okay. There's something wrong with me. I can't have, I don't have, nothing works. You have to let all that go. And you have to be willing to see your infinite okayness. Are you willing to shift your thinking? Are you ready to raise up in consciousness? Are you ready to step into your own coherence? Bring yourself into the vibrant, radiant health that coherence brings. It's actually incredibly simple. It may not be easy, but it is simple. Are you ready for simple? If so, please reach out to me if I can be of assistance to you. I have a new session of aligning with your radiantly healthy self coming up starting on April 26th this year, 2023. If you're interested in doing this, it's a 12-week program to change your thinking, to be able to start showing you the brilliance of yourself, the brilliance of your body, show you how your body is designed to heal itself. It is designed to teach you the biological laws of how your body actually works, so that you can start to see that you have direct control over your body, that you are the master of your own molecules. Are you ready for this? If so, please reach out to me. The spaces are very limited. There are no more than 12. I'm probably going to cap it at 10, because in this 12-week program, you have direct access to me. I place you first. You have everything you need. I want to make sure that you've got what you need, so that you have access to me. If you need some spot coaching, I am here for you. You get over 30 hours of my time in group sessions and one-on-one spot coaching should you need it. So if you are ready to really focus on yourself and learn how to heal yourself, to move yourself beyond the current medical model of what is into what's actually possible, this course is for you. But do not wait to reach out. You can reach me at connectingyoutoyou.com and let me know that you are interested. We can have a little chat to make sure that this is exactly what it is you need and the program is a good fit for you. Because we want to make sure that everybody is ready for this program so that we can all focus together, create group coherence, and move as a group into a whole new layer of consciousness. It is so much fun. It is so enlightening. It is so beautiful to make such deep connections with other people and to see that we can all move together into a whole new space of consciousness. If you're ready for this, please reach out. Find me at connectingyoutoyou.com, spelled out in full. So April 26, 2023. Jump on it right now if you are ready, because spaces are selling out fast. All right. Love you all. Thank you so much for joining me for another Lunch with Lisa. Until next week, create for yourselves a great week. Bye for now.